Bronx Knows is an initiative to expand testing in the Bronx so that every adult who does not know their HIV status will be tested.
HIV prevention efforts in the Bronx began in the early 80s when the epidemic hit very hard. The city of New York and the Bronx was one of the boroughs where it really hit the hardest.
The Bronx is the 10th largest city in the country on a standalone basis and has a disproportionate amount of health needs, HIV being one, a very important one.
It's a place where many people have HIV and don't yet know it. The Bronx has 1.3 million people, one of the highest rates of HIV in New York City.
Knowing your HIV status is as important as knowing your blood pressure. It's my belief that clinicians need to be thinking about this issue, HIV testing, in every encounter with every single patient.
It's been proven that people that test early and get access to care have better outcomes.
At least 25% of people in the United States who are HIV positive still don't know their status. That rate is even higher among teenagers. So the CDC, starting in 2006, called on us to routinize HIV testing.
It's clear to me that when you have a chronic disease that's manageable, it's the health community's obligation to identify every single patient that can benefit from that therapy.
We got together and began speaking about how we could make this a borough-wide effort.
We chose the Bronx because, well, the Bronx chose us. They said we want to expand testing and we can't do it without the Department of Health.
We decided to reach out to the City Department of Health to help us develop a general testing campaign for the Bronx.
And they came to us and said, we have an idea and we need you to carry it off.
We at Montefiore recognize that we can't do this alone. To make a significant impact on HIV disease in this very large community, we need partners. And those partners have come together under the initiative of the Bronx Knows.
With leadership from the Department of Health, we have engaged every single Bronx hospital, community healthcare center, and the leading community organizations.
Based on the level of collaboration and history of collaboration that the Bronx organizations had, we felt that this would be a successful effort.
I'm convinced that the Bronx Knows is the kind of program that can become the model for the rest of the country.
We want the Bronx to be the first borough to have all of its residents tested.